Today's video is not sponsored.
Hello everybody, what's good? It's your girl Erin and welcome back to my channel. In case you guys are new here, my name is Erin and I like to do everything crochet and fiber arts related. So today I kind of decided to do a little impromptu video. I know I just decided to get a little bit gussied up. I figured holidays are coming, I might as well throw together a red lip. But today I have decided to do a whole kind of unboxing of my grandmother's and my great grandmother's knitting and crochet supplies. So you guys actually get to dive into this huge basket of goodies. I haven't even taken a peek inside yet, but I know that there are some beautiful knitting needles in there. Like I've mentioned before here on my channel, my aunt and my grandmother were actually the very first people who got me into this beautiful hobby of crochet when I was in like the 4th or the 5th grade. So when my grandmother found out that I was jumping back into the hobby full time as my career, pretty much decided to gift me all of these vintage family owned crochet goodies. So yeah, I'm actually like a little bit nervous to be opening up all this stuff. I don't know why. I think I'm just like so filled with excitement, but thankfully I do have cute little Millie here to help me. But let's just start opening up some of these things. And to start off, I freaking love this tote bag. I'm not the biggest fan of like floral design and everything, but this is exactly the kind of tote bag that I'm looking for when I start making my own merch line. Oh my gosh, guys, there's so much stuff in here. I can't believe that this is like all my family stuff. Holy moly. I see so many knitting needles in there. This is gonna be so much fun. Oh, the very first thing in the front pocket is a cute little like crochet hook holder. And I'm pretty darn sure that my great grandmother crocheted this together. And there are so many more crochet hooks. Oh my gosh. I already have like way too many crochet hooks. And now I get a whole bunch of vintage ones. These are so cool. I couldn't even tell you guys how old all of these hooks are. So this is really cool. I kind of get like my own little travel sized crochet pouch. And it even smells like my grandma's house. That's cool. Whoa. Okay, so we've already pulled out some circular knitting needles. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. I don't think I've ever seen needles like this before. So they're actually like already connected to the circular needle. So they're not really like interchangeable, but I guess this is kind of like old school style, probably how they first started making circular knitting needles before they could make like those interchangeable kinds. Dang, I got some really tiny knitting needles. I don't even know what to make with these, like some socks. Oh my gosh, y'all. My grandma is definitely helping me out with the yarn addiction. I just pulled out a huge bag of packaged yarn. I couldn't even tell you how old all of these yarns are. They've probably been packaged up for so many years. Oh my gosh, it's so cool to get my hands on these. So I've just pulled out some 100% alpaca fleece yarn, and these kind of look like a, wow, that's definitely like a fingering weight yarn. They're very thin. And they are made in Peru by the Plymouth Yarn Company. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure I've heard of Plymouth Yarns before, but just look how old all of this packaging is. The Indiecita yarn. This yarn is super silky soft and fluffy, so it kind of has a little bit of like that mohair look, but it is alpaca. Now I have more yarn to add to my collection. This is so awesome. So I'm pretty sure this is my grandma's handwriting on this piece of paper, but she actually has like a cute little pattern written on here. I don't really know what this is for, but it is definitely a knitting pattern. This is cool. And there's also some other, oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is definitely a knitting pattern. It looks like she tore this out of like a knitting magazine. That is so cute. Look at that like little V-neck, tie neck top. And it's got like a cinched waist. I have to see if I can find this online somewhere or find out what magazine it came from. But this top is actually super like modern looking, and this is definitely something that I would wear. Oh my gosh, vintage style, coming back in fashion. I'm gonna have to message my grandma and see if she knows where she can get me the information for this. So another reason why I'm just so excited to actually get my hands on some family-owned crochet stuff is because I actually never got the chance to meet my great grandmother. She passed away way before I was born, but for years, ever since I was a kid, it's really strange. My entire family has been telling me that I actually resemble a lot of my great grandmother, just because she was so much of like a fashionista. She loved to make her own clothing. She was the only person in her entire family growing up who ever crocheted or knitted, and I actually got to pick up the hobby myself and fall in love with it. So ever since I was a little girl, my grandmother always told me that I was kind of like my great grandmother reincarnated. So it's really cool to just be touching her stuff. Again, I don't really know what is my great grandmother's and what is my grandma's, but I'm just going to soak it all in and just take in this family history. It's so exciting for me. I can kind of like continue this family legacy of designing our clothes and being fashionable, recreating what we can with our own hands. Holy moly, tell me there's not more yarn. What's in here? Emma, ooh, what is this? Oh my gosh, I got some more like sport weight, maybe DK weight yarn in this bright red. It's cute, it actually kind of matches my lips. Maybe I can make like a headband with this red yarn or some kind of like beanie maybe. And this would be like super cute to wear with some red lipstick. Oh my gosh. But then we've got this huge cluster of just, I don't even know, yarn ends, but I do have a good amount of some pure white DK weight yarn as well. Stuff out of this bag. Y'all, this is freaking crazy. Do you guys see how many knitting needles there are? I almost call these crochet hooks. There are so many. A lot of these are really tiny, like 3mm, 2.5mm wooden ones as well. This is so cool. Guys, you're gonna hear me say that like 100 times in this video, but clearly I am very excited. Getting these knitting needles kind of came at like the perfect time. I was talking to my grandma a few months back and I was telling her that even though I mainly do crochet, that I was really intrigued with knitting, and I was looking into buying some of my own like knitting needle sets because I don't really have straight knitting needles. So my grandma was like, hold on, wait. Don't purchase anything. I've got a bunch of old vintage stuff to give you. So I get to kind of dive into these. I need to organize these a little bit better, but now I can actually start knitting on some straight needles. I don't have to go purchase anything. Hello, y'all. I'm thinking that these are like the embroidery hoops that you can like insert some kind of canvas fabric into there, and then you can like embroider a whole image onto it. I'm not really sure. Okay, what else do we have here? What in the world? Ooh, okay. Okay, Grandma, I see you. We got some like steel or aluminum embroidery hoops. Ooh, even like an oval one. That's cool. I have no idea how to use these, but I'm gonna hang on to them and find a cute little project to use these. Alrighty, the very last few things here from her little tote bag. This kind of just looks like a bunch, oh my gosh, a whole craft magazine. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure that this is an old school Sears catalog. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, it's from 1983-84. This thing is literally 40 years old. Oh, I better find a really cool project in here that I can make. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is like the old school Joann's catalogs. Look, you can just see a bunch of different yarns for order and then like call in and get your order placed over the phone. That is so cool. Wow, there's like a bunch of yarn brands that I've never heard of before. There's like a Windtuck brand, a Sears acrylic yarn brand. Oh, this is Karen Yarns Dazzle Air. That's so unique. I did not know that Sears used to have their own yarn. I'm literally just sitting on camera thumbing through this magazine like I'm not recording something. Oh my gosh, I have to like come in and show this to you guys, but there are so many like crochet stitch ideas, and these are all kind of like holiday themed, so it's kind of like perfect timing for me to be recording this video. Oh my god, guys, I think I might do like a whole series where I pull like different crochet ideas from the Sears catalog and remake them as like modern. But right here, such a cute idea, like a crochet pot hanger. That's so unique. And I'm pretty sure this is also like a tissue box cover. Tell me that that's not the cutest thing you guys have ever seen. Some crochet handbags, a knitting bag, another tissue cover box. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Look at this tissue box. Y'all, I want to make everything on this page. I think I might cry. I'm so happy. Look, more crochet Christmas ideas. Look at these ornaments. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my camera died, and if my lighting changed, I apologize. But I've just been geeking out with all of these really cute crochet Christmas ideas. Something I was talking about right before my camera died is that in this magazine, they actually have a crochet tree hugger. What are these things called? Oh, it's a Christmas crochet tree skirt. But tell me that this isn't so cute. I would love to do a DIY tutorial on this just so you guys can start making your own handcrafted tree skirts. You don't really see those very often anymore. I know in my family we just have old school, old-fashioned sewn ones, but I would love to make a handmade tree skirt. So adorable. Who would have known that a 1983 Sears catalog would bring me this much joy? I'm having so much fun just going through this whole thing. It's really crazy to get like a blast from the past from 1983, and I'm even just kind of like looking at their old yarn prices. I wish it was like this still, but again, times have changed. You can get a whole 100% acrylic yarn ball for 64 cents a skein. Let's have a petition to bring back old school prices. Y'all, who wants to write up a petition for me? I'll be the first to sign it. 60 cents for a 300 yard skein. All right, I'm gonna have to finish going through this little catalog later, but this was really cool to pull out. Kind of brightened up my day. I did not expect something like that. Alrighty, but that's pretty much everything from the tote bag. So I'm just going to assemble everything back inside, and then I can head on over to the basket. Jesus. Ah! I'm gonna cut through this part because I'm just embarrassing myself. You gonna fight me or what? Square up, fashionista. Her. All right, so now I'm just gonna move on to this wicker basket. This should go a lot faster. I know you guys can see the yarn sitting on top here, but let's just go ahead and pull out like the very first thing. So grandma or meme, I have no idea what you were in the process of making, but I like it. I couldn't even tell y'all what this is. I'm assuming it's probably like a panel for like a cardigan or a sweater. But what I can tell you guys is that she was working on a garter stitch. This is so cute. I don't really want to undo this. Maybe this will be a fun project for me to like pick up where she left off. This will be cool. I can kind of like finish up a panel or something with this and then make a full sweater kind of with her yarn and her things. And maybe for me, it'll kind of be like my great grandma and I worked on a knitting project together. Meme, if you are looking down on me right now, I'm sure you are ecstatic. You're so happy that I'm opening up your things. But the first few things on the top of this basket, I just have some more yarn to add to my stash. Again, I couldn't even tell you guys really how old this yarn is. This one kind of looks like a standard acrylic yarn, but I don't really have a pale yellow like this, so this is really unique. I'm gonna hold on to that one. And then these two skeins right here, these definitely look a little bit different. This one kind of looks like that alpaca yarn. It definitely has a little bit of fuzz. It's very soft and squishy. And this one also looks like a standard worsted weight, so it's gonna fit right into the rest of my yarn family. They will welcome you with open arms. They will accept you immediately. I've actually really been falling more in love with the neutral creamy colors. I know recently you guys have seen me make a lot of colorful sweaters and items, but now that like winter is coming up and it's getting a little bit more chilly, I'm really loving like these everyday creamy neutral colors. So I have another one of these, and I can't tell with this if it's acrylic or wool or some kind of mix, but it's pretty darn soft for being like probably 40, 60 years old just sitting in a basket. We like her, we love her. She's going in the collection. I'm shaking in my boots right now. Do you see how many knitting needles there are? Oh my gosh. Y'all, is this my invitation to Harry Potter School of Witchcraft and Wizardry? Where's my letter? I swear to God, this is the coolest crochet hook I have ever seen. This is the most unique thing. I obviously don't have anything like this in my collection, but this bad boy is so unique. We've got this really cute handcrafted handle right here. Tell me I don't look like I'm about to swish and flick on y'all. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. All right, I'm done. I'm never letting go of. This is so cool. One of the coolest finds in this whole unboxing. But now I'm just gonna pull out, oh my God, another one. I'm dead, y'all. I know y'all are gonna go online right now and try to find your own handcrafted crochet hook. This is so cool. Oh my God. I'm so overwhelmed right now. This isn't even all of them, but I'm literally pulling out like 25, 30 more knitting needles. I will never have to buy a knitting needle again. Y'all, I could hurt somebody with these. Somebody stop me. So there's a bunch of these like aluminum or steel knitting needles. And then I do have a bunch of these wooden ones as well. But this honestly must have cost so much money. Like I know when you go to Joann's or Michael's, just for one set of like aluminum knitting needles, it is like $7. And there's clearly like 10, if not 15 sets of knitting needles in this whole unboxing. I'm gonna keep these by my bed in case an intruder comes in. Protect myself. Okay, and last but not least, I have another little set here. Can you guys hear the magic inside? I'm pretty sure. I'm speechless. You guys, look at this, and it's so well organized. Oh my gosh. I literally have knitting needles for life. This is so cool. Once I have kids in the future, I can literally hand them down their great-great-grandmother's knitting needle set, and we can kind of just keep this in the family. This is so amazing. Wow, Grandma, in case you happen to be watching this video, thank you so much for sending these down to me. This is the coolest Christmas gift I think I've ever received. I don't think anything can really top this. And this is pretty much the very last item from the unboxing. So now I get to go ahead and clean everything up. But yeah, this pretty much concludes the unboxing of my family's vintage crochet accessories. I don't mean to single anything out, but by far the coolest thing in this whole package are these really unique wooden crochet hooks. I'm never letting these go. I think I'm gonna start using them tonight for my project. So Grandma, in case you are watching this video, thank you so much. I love you. I can't believe you held on to all this stuff for all these years, but you know I'm gonna make really good use out of it. And yeah, I'm pretty much just going to sign off here. Thank you guys so much for watching as well and for tuning in. If you guys like this surprise unboxing video, let me know down below. I literally have so many vintage goodies at my disposal now. I don't even know where to start. I honestly feel very overwhelmed, but I think later tonight I'm gonna dive into that catalog again and find some really cool projects for you guys. Maybe we can even do like a recreating old vintage catalog series here on my channel and kind of bring back some of those really cool things like those Kleenex box covers, that tree skirt, and more than likely I'm actually dying to recreate that hanging plant cover. That thing is so cool. So go ahead and leave me some love down in the comments. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you all very, very soon. Swish and flick. Bye.